Hey there, everyone. How are you doing this afternoon? So I have been utterly surprised by what is going on in the stock market, the real estate market, right? We are in the middle of a once in a lifetime, well, let's hope, let's fingers crossed, once in a lifetime health crisis. And to see the stock market setting all-time highs, to see real estate listings at record lows, to see multiple offers in many markets happening over and over and over again. I had to challenge myself. If you've been following this channel for any length of time, you know that Brian Lebo and I talk Las Vegas at least once, if not twice a month here recently. And we both have come to the belief that, there's some lurking pain out there, especially in the Vegas market. But while I was walking with the wife yesterday, I started to think about this. What would have to happen for Vegas to surprise me to the upside next year? To be clear, Vegas has the highest unemployment rate as of today. I think it's 22% from the Wall Street Journal. Not good news. There's no location-based forbearance details out there that I have found, but it is fair to say that Vegas likely is in the top three. I'd be willing to guess the top two, but let's call it the top three. Las Vegas is going through its, first wave or second wave or escalation or whatever you want to call it. They just shut down bars again. So generally speaking, there is pain to be had. But Brian shared with us just the other day that Vegas took out a 2006 record of $325,000 for the median price. And that got me thinking, what would it take for Vegas to surprise to the upside? Because again, right now, 22% unemployment, forbearance, evictions, job loss, underemployment. There's lots of people going back and getting half the hours they wanted. There's just not a lot of goodness going on in Vegas today. And that's why I think rightly so, people are looking at Vegas and going, ooh, that's going to hurt. But again, this video, this discussion, this live stream is what would have to happen for that not to be the case? Well, I can only come up with one thing. Historically speaking, it is obvious that Vegas has been a destination, right? You come in, you have your bachelor party, you do conventions, it's very kind of attraction based. Vegas leadership, politicians have been trying for years to bring in bigger companies. Zappos is one that I know is there, and I'm sure there's others. I'm not a local, so I don't know. But they've had some success. Not nearly as much as they want, but they're getting better at diversifying their industries, hence employment. But here's the deal. Vegas could become the destination for the work anywhere, live here market. This market really never existed before because most companies would say, come to the office, we want you in the office. There were always some professions like sales and whatnot where they had geography based and pre-sales and things of that nature, consulting. But most companies wanted their employees to come to the office. That clearly is changing. So I was just thinking, what would happen if Vegas leadership politicians for the next 12 to 18 months changed their messaging? What if it became, time to leave California, come to Vegas. Better quality of life, lower taxes. Most importantly, stop renting in LA and own in Vegas. That doesn't necessarily help the employment base of existing Vegas, but it does bring a whole wave of new people that could absorb housing, right? And with record low inventory, as Brian and I have discussed, it is pretty easy to see if you get an extra 50 or 100,000 LA SoCal renters becoming Las Vegas owners and still working for that SoCal company. You know, it's not out of the realm of possibilities that Vegas could surprise to the upside. And if that happens, Vegas prices rise, those existing Vegas owners who are in forbearance that we thought would be foreclosures, if prices rise enough, they could sell with equity. It is possible, again, I'll say possible. It's not likely, but you can certainly play it out in your mind. If Vegas became a destination for the live here, work anywhere market, you could see Vegas go higher, right? A lot of people from California don't want to pay the high taxes. California tech workers, you know, California businessmen are being taxed and being targeted by their leadership. It is pretty easy to see how Vegas could, if it changed its marketing, become that destination. I mean, I don't know if it will. I mean, Phoenix could do the same thing. Texas could do the same thing. There's going to be enough people leaving California that if Vegas did that messaging, I could see it surprise to the upside. And if you had asked me 2 months ago, I'd have laughed at you. I'd have said, oh my God, Vegas is going to go down and go down hard. But now, you know, with everything up, the real estate market's up, the stock market's up, all this fake stuff going on, you know, maybe it goes up. If you're on the East Coast, Florida's the same thing. Miami, Fort Lauderdale, same thing. I'm picking on Vegas probably a little bit too much because I'm in California. But if you're in New York, Florida's the spot. Same deal. I think for the same reasons. Live here, work anywhere. I think Florida could say the same thing as Vegas, for sure. So in the end, I wanted to share that with you. It's a crazy idea I had last night. I wanted to get your feedback. Again, could Vegas surprise to the upside next year? Could it take out the 325 level that Brian and I talked about just 2 weeks ago? I think it could. I don't know that I want to call it likely just yet, but I'm starting to believe that this forbearance and eviction and all of that pain, it can be replaced if Vegas found a way to import more high-end wage earners that live in Vegas but work elsewhere. And then that just sets up Vegas for a nice decade when the casinos and all the entertainment come back. Talk about a double whammy. All right, let me know what you think. Bye.